Hey guys, this is for quiz 5, some information you need to know. First of all, make sure to look at your goals for persuasive speaking. Just like informative speaking, we have some goals for persuasive speaking, so make sure that you check those out and know those for quiz 5. Also, make sure you know the definitions of logos, ethos, and pathos. Some people say that, logos, pathos, and ethos. But either way, look and find the definitions for those and make sure that you know those as well. And Maslow's hierarchy of needs. I know you hear about that in so many different classes, and this class is no exception. So look at that and make sure you understand it. But what I wanted to highlight for this quiz and explain to you is Monroe's motivated sequence. That is the method of argument we will be using for our persuasive speeches. And there are different methods of argument. This is the one that we choose. We do the same method of argument for every student. It makes it more consistent when I grade if you are all using the same method of argument. So, and that's what's important for the quiz and later the test is that you know Monroe's motivated sequence, not the other methods of persuasion, since that's the one we use. And that is the attention step, need step, satisfaction step, visualization step, and action step. And the attention step is something that actually is already familiar to you. It is just now made into a step. And by the way, I took these steps and just incorporated them into our already established outline. So just kind of fit these in. So the steps are what Monroe created, and and like I said, I just fit those in as they worked into our outline. So the attention step, again, is just how did you gain their attention in the beginning. The need step, this you state as the problems that will occur if what you want them to do or how you want them to believe, if that does not occur. So the problems that occur when they don't do what you say that you want them to do, or when they do what you say they don't want you don't want them to do. So for example, if you didn't want them to drink and drive, then you would give the problems that occur if they drink and drove, which could be many things. A car accident, death of a loved one, friend, all those things. So that's what that means. If you want them to exercise, you would tell them what can happen if they don't. Of course, weight gain can result. Also, you can have health problems as you get older, all those things. So again, I hope those are two different examples depending on what your argument is about, is how you state that. So, but it's not immediately what you think it would be. You may think it's called the need step. You say, you need to exercise. That's not what it is. You're stating the problems that occur when you don't. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Then for the satisfaction step, you are satisfying the need. So actually in the satisfaction step, you can say you need to exercise. You're basically just stating your argument at this point. Sometimes students get confused at why you have to do it. At this point, they say, well, they already know what I'm explaining or asking them to do or not do. But this is a type, remember, this is a method or a type of argument, and there are certain things you need to say at certain times. And so at this point, you need to state your argument again in the satisfaction step. And then in the visualization step, there's that word again. In this case, the visualization is a step in Monroe's motivated sequence. And this, you're trying to help your audience visualize what it would be like if what you've asked them to do does happen or does not. And you can choose, again, which way you'd like to go with this. So, for example, if you don't want them to drink and drive, then you can give them a negative story about someone that has drunken, that has done that and has had horrible consequences. And in some cases, we need to hear those things, even as tragic as they may be. Or you can take the positive spin on it, tell what happens in our exercise example if someone does exercise and has significant results. So again, the positive or the negative way, and either way is fine. You just need to, this is normally a story at this point. The visualization step is a story. And then the last step is called the action step. And that is where you actually ask your audience to act. So make sure that you do that, because this method of argument goes that far as to ask your audience to act. And not all arguments do methods of argument, but this one does. So I hope, again, that this helps you a little bit when studying for Quiz 5. Bye-bye.